Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour and welcome back to another tournament. I'm actually a bit late to the party. This has actually already started, but it's only in the qualification kind of stage. There's only a certain amount of spots in the actual tournament, and this is the kind of qualification for it's like 32 players will be reduced down to 16, and those 16 will then take part in the actual tournament. I am playing in this tournament, but not today. Today we have Chaka against MTKing. I think my spot in the tournament is already secured. Just while I remember, we're going to boot up the chat bot. So whilst that is loading, I'm going to show you all the kind of rules and stuff like that. So yeah, a bit of last minute stream today. I'm going to show you the rules. This tournament is sponsored by akabolony, putting in the massive money again. This guy's wallet is very, very deep, and yeah, $2,000 is up for grabs. This is a qualification stage. Like I said, it's a little bit more confusing than normal. So if we just click on this little bracket thing here, it's hosted on Gamereplays, but sponsored by akabolony. If we click on this bracket, then we can actually see the matches down here. So this is Gamereplays Extravaganza is the name of the tournament, $2,000 tournament. So yeah, remember the World Series 2020 was actually $2,050. So this is pretty much exactly the same. Would be nice if akabolony could maybe just increase that to like 2,100, and you could probably say it's the biggest money tournament maybe of all time. I don't know if it's of all time or not, but certainly up there. But anyway, here's the qualification stage as far as I'm aware. So basically everyone here on this left side, I think there should be 32 players there, and it has to be reduced down to this 16. So you'll see some people here are due to play, like Humanity versus Abuka are due to play. And if you can see that or not, you can see that a bit better now. Humanity versus Abuka on this left side is due to play. This Hide or Hid has played Unleashed already and beat him 6-0, so he's going to go through. So anyone on this side in round 2 are actually qualified then for the tournament. This is as far as I understand it anyway. So like Roll has beaten Ramirez there. Good to see Ramirez playing again, by the way. Pablo has beaten this guy, Ostismos. But yeah, if we go all the way down here, we've got MTKing versus Chakalakabom. What an absolute name. Love that name. It's probably my favorite name maybe ever. Chakalakabom, I love it. So yeah, it's going to be best of 11, first to win 6 games. I don't really know much about the level of these two players. MTKing, we saw him play Queen Muff. You would have seen on my channel I casted him versus Queen Muff a number of weeks ago. It wasn't like super top level, expert level, but it was pretty decent, and both players did know what they were doing. And I think MTKing actually won that game against Queen Muff. It's pretty much the only game I've seen him play. He has sent me a few replays actually in the past and asked me to review them, so probably could say I'm guilty of not getting back to him on that, but I think other people already did get back to him. So if he's got any more he wants me to look at, then for sure, if he sends them to me, I'll give him tips. If he's watching this, I'm not sure. So yeah, let's just check the bot's active. The bot is active. Let's just type hi to everyone. Bot is active. So yeah, DoMiNaToR works. Okay, so yeah, we've got a couple of minutes still until this kicks off. So we've got best of 11, and then yeah, once you're through to this round, you automatically then qualify for the full tournament. Now let's just see if I can actually find you the full tournament. We are in the game already, by the way. We've got Chakalakabom. Oh man, I love that name, Chakalakabom. When he wins, he has to type in capital letters Chakalakabom. If he gets a demo trap on some V's or something. So yeah, I'll show you the rules as well, if you can see that. So yeah, hosted on Gamereplays, Dance is doing a lot of the arrangement and come up with some of the rules. Stanislav aka Zezon did a live stream of the draw. There's a number of rules. It looks a little bit confusing, to be honest. You have to be on Gentle 8.2. It's a best of 11. Like one player picks a personal matchup and a map, so we have to find out what that is, because there's a number of matchups down here. So like all these different matchups, I guess, what was it saying? All matchups and maps are listed for reversed army. So let's say Air versus Tank is your favorite. Air versus Tank or Snowy Drought. then okay, yeah, then you would play that. You'd play air versus tank on Snowy Drought and then reverse. Seems maybe a little bit overly complicated. It doesn't need to be as complicated, but I don't know. The hosts and AK clearly know what they're doing. So yeah, let's see how it. Let's not knock it before it's even started. There is a number of maps, as you can see, all pretty good. Liquid Gold is in there. Snowy Drought V4 is in there. Eagle Eye is in there. Is there a TD in there? TD? No TD. No TD. I do like TD Classic and stuff. Don't mind swinging them ones in every now and again. And then some reserves if people don't show up. So then, yeah, once this qualification stage is done and dusted, then there will be there is like a group stage then, and then there's two different cups. You fight for either the gold or the silver. But since this is only the qualification, we won't cover that today. We'll just I mean, I'll probably give it a link in the top comment on this live stream when it goes live as a video tomorrow or whatever. But for now, yeah, all you need to know, this link is in the description of this video, is that there's 32 people and they need to qualify. Who is the favorite here? I have a feeling that Chakalakabom is the favorite, just from what I know. He's a free-for-all player from what I understand. Don't think I've really ever seen him myself play, but MTKing, I've definitely seen him once play. So yeah, a little bit of an unknown factor, but sometimes that's cool. We might see new builders, new strats that we haven't seen before. Yeah, we will see. So yeah, we're 1 minute over now, waiting for MTKing. Just gonna see if Chakalakabom knows, if MTKing knows the password. There is a delay on tonight's stream of over a minute, like a minute and 10 seconds, something like that. So there should be no stream sniping. There'll be no advantage for watching the stream. Anything, it'll probably put you off and maybe cost you the game. But yeah, I think from what I know and from what I understand, that Chakalakabom is the favorite. But that's why you have these qualification rounds. So yeah, I think all the top seeded players, they're all secured a spot in the group stage. Maybe if I can find the group stage, I might just show you that as well. Yeah, it is a bit more confusing because there is this two different stages. Actually having trouble finding the group stage. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. Welcome Roll, Observer 27JS, KLD, Lost Hero, and Fens and Nick. Vikalski, always here, nice one, man. Observer 27JS, why do you not play tournaments? Well, I'm signed up for this tournament. Roman Bester, yo, welcome. So yeah, as far as I understand it, all the top like 20 players or whatever, they're all secured a spot, but these players now need to need to fight it out to secure themselves a spot. Massive money tournament. I'm just trying to find the actual group stage. I don't think it's been released yet. Maybe it'll change. Yeah, best of 11. So yeah, we're just literally waiting for MTKing. KLD in the chat says, who remembers Dackle? Yeah, everyone, well, I remember Dackle. He's actually been online in the last couple of weeks playing some games. Maybe surprised to hear, but yeah, Xcal told me that, and I think I saw him in a game as well. Roll says, Dominate, this tournament is a big joke. Putting Reznov, Asus, SPL, Firelord, Sexy Mexi, and Herb in the group stage and me in the qualification with noobs and semi is unfair. Asus is very good. SPL is very good. Philo is very good. Sexy Mexi's good. Herb's good. Reznov is good. Roll's not happy that he has to qualify. I mean, things like that, it's going to be a personal judgment, like the seeding and stuff. It's not going to always be 100% right. I mean, humanity's in the qualification stage, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because I think Roll, you beat your guy anyway, 6-0 or 6-1 or something, so you're qualified anyway. So, I mean, I would like to see Roll against Herb, Sexy Mexi, Firelord, SPL. I think Roll will be able to take some games off him, but will he be able to beat all of them people? I don't think all of them. Maybe he could beat Firelord, don't know. Yeah, as long as if you just win your games in the qualification, and doesn't really matter, does it? The only thing, is you will be up against two strong players, or two supposedly strong players by Dens or whoever's measured it in the when you do get to the group stage. So yeah, if you consider yourself the same level of them, then you're going to have 3 strong players in there. But Roll, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, because the Silver Cup, Silver Cup for this is actually like $300. And what have you got more chance of winning? The Gold Cup and winning all that money, or the Silver Cup? Because I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea just to go for the silver one, have an easier ride. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but have an easy ride and you could probably win $300. I probably would bet more money on Roll winning the $300 for the Silver Cup than the Gold one, because the Gold one will be up against all the best players. The Sizes, the X-Gals, the Boykers, Logica quit. So yeah, I actually don't think it's that bad of an idea to just go for the Silver Cup. I don't think it's that bad at all. Where the hell is MTKing? Vinayak, yo man, welcome. Some people in the chat saying Chaka is good. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Chaka's here now. Sorry, Chaka and MTKing is here. Okay then, baby, let's go. Chakalakabom, I love that name. I'm just gonna grab a drink while they're deciding what map. Okay, I'm back. King is not in. Should have kicked him. Oh, he's actually left Game Ranger. That's an excellent start. Okay. Game Ranger disconnected for him, and he's only been in the game for 2 minutes and arrived 8 minutes late. So I'm going to guess that he's probably going to disconnect in one of the matches. So what happens in the case of a disconnect? In my view, should whoever's got the advantage... should perhaps get the win. Early spring. I don't even know if I know this map myself, to be honest. Early spring. Okay. I think I've seen it before. Bit of a weird one. Don't see this that often. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Omar, Afik, and Jay. CEO of Racism. What a name. Roses, welcome. Getty Wrecked. Nice name. Welcome. Adam. There's quite a lot of people cheering for Chaka. Chakalakabom. Every time he wins, we have to do some like kind of war dance and chant. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to tell you or not, but we do have a VIP here. So Chakalakabom is aka Baloney's son. Mind blown. aka Baloney is in the chat. Can't imagine that. Sat in the stream typing in the chat, watching my son play Zero. Just like, I can't imagine it. It might happen one day. The little boy's almost 2. We're probably starting with some 0 hour expert lessons around 2.5, 3. Got to start early. Can't mess around or anything like that. Laser demo, best of 11, MTKing versus Chakalakabom. Let's go. Any predictions? I saw a few 6-0s and a few 6-1s. I'm guessing that was to Chaka. But is MTKing going to pull something crazy out of the bag? As I said before, a bit of an unknown quantity, both of these players for me. Haven't seen too much of any of them. I've seen clips and stuff of Chaka on live streams maybe, but mainly on free-for-alls. And then MTKing, like I said, I've only seen one game before. So down in the south, we have MTKing. He's playing as the purple. He's the GLA Demolition. And at the top, we have the USA Laser for Chakalakabom. It's the orange. So yeah, I don't know if they've chosen the right armies and the right matchup or whatever, but I'm just going to go with it. I mean, if it is a 6-1 or a 6-0, it's not really going to change that much. So yeah, the bot does have a cooldown, by the way. The fun fact thing, it has a cooldown. Don't want you knowing all of the facts straight away. A few people said that MTKing maybe have lag issues, so we got a 31 ping straight away, which isn't the greatest, but maybe things will get better. It's a 35 ping now, actually. Might be better if we change a host or something. Sometimes it's better to host in a certain country. Might work out better for the players. So we've got a few aggressive tunnels in the middle from MTKing. Down at the bottom left, he's got a supply and a tunnel, and back in his base, he's got a supply and a tunnel as well. I think his war factory will be fake because he's got a healthy amount of workers and 4 tunnels and 2 terrorists, so that war factory will be a little bit late putting out the first tech. Got first V coming across the map from Chakalakabom, and he's got a dozer on the right-hand side. Got a number of supplies in the middle, got a few buildings here and there. Terrorist probably going to go down here to the V. No units out yet from MTKing, no technical. Ooh, does need to be careful, because if it detonated there, it would have killed the V. Does need to be careful, but there is a bit of lag, so can't always be sure that's going to work. I think that V is going to go down, actually. Only needs to click on it with a technical, and that should go down. So first blood did go to Chaka. He killed that terrorist, but then more importantly, this V has gone down, giving him some free veterancy and also got some scrap on this technical now. So that technical will be more deadly for the Vs. Could say it's probably a mistake from Chaka. I don't think any need to really send that V down the middle, but he has scouted, I suppose. But maybe the lag here will come into effect, because if Chaka's used to playing on a low ping, and now we're playing at like 30 to sometimes 37, it's jumping up to. It could come back to haunt you with these Vs. I mean, I've lost to weaker players before. I mean, if micro goes all out the window and get 0 hours are heavily reliant on micro, that goes out of the window, then yeah, it's actually getting really horrendous. Getting real bad, actually. 41 ping. Could be bugged. Sometimes that happens in Game Ranger. Maybe we'll have to It's gone up to 64 ping now. Could be MTKing because he did disconnect before. I think he has actually gone. That's not a great start, is it? Because his Game Ranger disconnected before, and now he's completely gone. Yeah, after the just, what was it, 2.5 minutes of gameplay. So yeah, not the greatest of starts. Give it another try. Always hate these kind of streams. As a streamer and a caster, you just want it to go as smooth as possible. But yeah, he arrived late. He's disconnected twice in the period of 10 minutes. So not looking good for MTKing. Not looking promising at all. What we'll do is just we're waiting for MTKing to come back. Maybe me and Chaka will just do a quick lag test to make sure that it definitely is MTKing. But yeah, potentially it's going to be one of them streams. I hate these kind of streams. Technical issues, not something that you do want.
Laying the foundation. Getting to work. Sounds good. I'll build anywhere. Keep 'em busy.
Looks pretty nice. 10 ping there. With just me and Chaka in the game.
Loud and clear. Keep 'em busy. Loud and clear. Getting to work. Getting to work. Sounds good.
So where is MTKing now? Is he back in the room? Let's go back to room. Okay, let's press start. He's not answering about the official servers. Second time lucky. Let's see, we're 21 minutes in yet. No games played. I hope it's not going to be a complete disaster. I hope we're going to get some kind of a set complete. I don't even know where this guy is at the moment. He's not joining the game. Where even is he? He's not here at all. Okay, try once more, see if he can join. So MTKing needs to appear in this room. MTKing is saying Game Ranger got blocked or something. It's not looking good for MTKing, is it? Not looking good. Yeah, MTKing left the room. It's not looking good. Andrea Ali in the chat says MT is wasting our time. Could be. I mean, when you've got technical issues, it is kind of frustrating when you don't know what it is. So, I mean, I've been in that situation before. But yeah, the fact that you arrived late as well, like, if anything, if you got technical issues, you're going to arrive early. But I suppose this challenge, actually, I did try to push it earlier 1 hour, so yeah, right, we're gonna wait for MTKing again. Let's see. Isudin Hafiz says it's so boring to wait. I agree, man. I just want to get it started, same like you, but sometimes life throws these problems at you. You just got to deal with it. Deal with it the best we can and be as positive as we can. Waves97 says there is a 2k reward for the whole tournament. Yes, there is. For these matches today, this is only the qualification for it. Best of 11. Someone's saying try Revora. I think we're going to have to be honest, because he's not able to get in the game. MTKing cannot connect on Revora, so I think he must live in one of these countries where they restrict access to stuff. Maybe he's using a VPN. He can't access certain stuff yet. Not looking good for him right now. You might have to go on Radmin, which I don't even have installed, to be honest.
Hi Domi. Take your girlfriend somewhere one less stream. Greetings from Slovakia.
Martin, thank you very much, man. Means a lot. Yeah, I'm supposed to be spending time with the girlfriend right now, actually. So I will let her know about this donation, and we will do something for her. So yeah, thank you, man. Much appreciated. So what's he saying here? Yeah, definitely would help Radmin VPN. Chaka, do you accept this? You can't. Okay, so I need to download this Radmin Radmin VPN apparently. So yeah, while I install that, I'm going to put you on a cool 0-hour screen. I'm just going to quickly install this, and we're back in like 2 minutes. Look at that Gatling, man. Look at the detail. Sound and the crickets. Level of detail. Look at the trees and the sky. That's what we need. That's what we need in Zero.
Beer donation, send one to MTKing.
Hey Gamereplays, didn't need to do that, man, but thank you so much. Beer donation, send one to MTKing. I feel like he needs one after this, to be honest. And we're currently trying to join his Radmin, but the username and password that he's told us does not work either. So it's looking a pretty rough stream. Looking pretty rough. "29 minutes in, and we've still got issues. Still, MTKing is trying to find a server we can join on Radmin. Okay. Okay, this might be a bit of a mission, but we're finally on this Radmin. Finally on this Radmin server that he's created. Now let's actually see. Let's actually see now I'm in the game if I can actually get in his game. It's not looking good. Love technical issues. All right, I think we might have done it. I think. Well, I'm in a room with MTKing, so it can only be a good start, surely. I mean, I am all for giving people a chance. I mean, sometimes technical issues do strike, but I mean, if this happens every time with MTKing, then maybe you shouldn't be able to join tournaments until it's sorted out. Okay, I'm making progress. We're here all in a game again. 32 minutes over. We might be here with game number 1. Let's see. Okay then, please work and please with no lag. Maybe MTKing was just having Game Ranger issues. If this doesn't work and he disconnects again, maybe he has to concede the loss in this game at least. Or maybe offer to speak to the game admins, I don't know. Because, yeah, Chaka has been here 33 minutes now. But maybe I'm speaking too soon. We are in a game now. Ping does seem lower as well. So we've got MTKing down in the south with GLA Demolition. And we've got Chakalakabom, aka Baloney's son, a famous guy, in the orange, in the USA Laser in the north. The map is early spring. And yeah, we did see 2.5 minutes of gameplay before. Did see 2.5 minutes before, but maybe we're going to see longer this time. The ping is definitely much, much better. So maybe MTKing did just have the issues with Game Ranger. So yeah, straight away to me, this is looking more promising. Ping is more favorable, only for us as the viewers. We don't like to see laggy games. And then also for the players, looking pretty good. I do like MTKing's build order and strat. The only thing is that with these 2 tunnels here and here, you are leaving this war factory wide open. So, I mean, if a couple of these come down here, this war factory hasn't even got the defensive tunnel on that side. So yeah, that war factory is a little bit wide open. So MTKing will need some more tunnels over here. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he's feeling a little bit flustered with the technical issues and his mind's not 100% where it needs to be. But let's see if he's got the mental resilience to break through this and beat Chaka. As I said, I think MTKing is the underdog. So, ooh. Lost a lot of workers there for absolutely nothing. I think like 6 workers have gone down there. Is this V gonna escape? If MTKing reacts correctly, he should pop his RPGs out of here. Not the terrorist, I don't think. Should pop his RPGs out here. Yeah, just sending terrorists to the death is not the way to combat this V. Technical coming in though. And that should pick it off. So first V is going to go down, but this one's more successful than the first attempt because it did kill a load of workers. So yeah, that's a bad hit there for MTKing. He could have easily pulled them workers if he'd been paying attention. He could have just put them in the tunnel and evacuated them. So yeah, there was no need to lose them workers. And you could argue that tunnel is probably better off here or even a bit further forward, and some RPGs should be probably in these buildings. At least maybe in like that one or that one. Currently, he's only got this one here. But yeah, these V's pushing down the right now. I think this war factory, like I said, is wide open. There's no tunnels there. I mean, if Chaka just goes straight through the map, straight to that arms dealer, probably GG right there. So yeah, second arms dealer already going up, but before that goes up, we want to think like this 2.5k you got, where's the protection for this arms dealer? Like these V's have just simply walked across the map. There are a few technicals coming in through the back, and probably the ambulance is the right thing to pick off first, since that was pretty unprotected. He evacs the RPGs, tries to cause some damage to ambulance, and the V's do escape. A little bit of HP taking off the ambulance though, a little bit more, and it will start to move slowly. thought that might have been a TNT. If that was a TNT and it actually hit, that would have been really decent. Yeah, MTKing right now is being destroyed by these Vs, really, and this arms dealer is going to go down. Not a lot has been killed by MTKing. You can see there he's actually got 51 XP. It looks like that was the first V that he actually killed at the very beginning. But now his arms dealer is going to go down, and straight away you can just tell by the XP, Chaka here absolutely destroying MTKing. The technical there going to go down. I don't know if it's got terrorists inside of it or not. It does, and it does kill one V actually. Nice hit there. But losing your arms dealer, I would still take Chaka's position because he has loads more Vs back here. He's got a fire base here. Let's get in strat center. So yeah, looking pretty solid start. Solid opener for Chaka. Barracks is going to go down as well. No cell. Still a second arms dealer going down. He's floating 4K and there's no tunnels here. Apart from this one that's doing absolutely nothing. Needs to be dropping down them tunnels. Tech and RPGs are your friend in this matchup. That's what you want to be doing. But yeah, he's been sitting on that 4K. Dropping down the second arms dealer again and again. But not dropping down enough tunnels. I mean, he tried to here a little bit late. And these Vs have just kept going straight down the middle.
Shalom from Israel. Who are these two?
Yo, dude from Israel. Shalom. Is Shalom a name or is Shalom something you say? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's something you say because I'm sure I've heard someone say Shalom before. Does it mean hello? Really need to brush up. Who are these two? There's two people. Chaka is an FFA player. MTKing, I think he's a 1v1 player, but I don't see him that much. I know he plays Clan Wars. GG thrown down from MTKing. GG from Chaka, and 1-0. So at least we got this first game complete. So if the rest of the series doesn't play out, we know. Certainly looks really convincing there for Chaka. It's, yeah, no tunnel presence whatsoever on the right side there. No, lack of tunnels in his base, just left it wide open. I called it right at the beginning, and it happened. Two Vs went straight down the map and killed his arms dealer. It was over from that point, really. So yeah, GG. Well played to Chakalakabom. You definitely should say Chakalakabom in caps. You should have it on a macro. Just spam it. You should just spam Chakalakabom like 10 times when he wins. Am I playing in this tourney? Yes, I am, but I'm not playing the qualification because apparently I'm seeded in some of the top players, so I don't have to play a qualification. Lucky me. So yeah, some of the people who either signed up later or are considered weaker players. I don't know if it's due to how they consider you to be a strong player or weak player or what time you signed up. But yeah, 32 players it looks like. 32 players it looks like need to oh, shalom means salam alaikum. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's good to know. Good to know. So I'm sure I've heard it a few times before. Okay, kicking off game number 2, Laser versus Demo, the reverse. So now we've got MTKing in the north for the USA Laser. He's playing with the purple color. And down the south we have Chakalakabom, or Chaka as he's called here. FFA player is all I know about him really. And he is in the orange color. It's the demolition. So yeah, as I said earlier, I think Chaka is the favorite to win here. Is he going to play Gillet Demo differently? I expect so. I didn't really like MTKing's opener. He did 2 tunnels here. Garrisoned that, but there was no more garrisons. So that side could have been completely sealed off, but it wasn't because he didn't go inside of that building. He didn't go inside of these buildings either. And then he left. He just forgot about this side of the map, like all the way from here, all the way to the right side. There's none of these garrisons taken. There wasn't any demo traps or anything. Despite his demo, you could hide one behind the trees. But yeah, none of that. Chaka has done an aggressive tunnel down this left side. There is a dozer drop looking like coming from MTKing, as well as a war factory there. I don't think that's boxed properly, by the way. So anything could just go in there and kill his dozer. But there is a dozer drop, but there is a terrorist here though from Chaka, so he's playing this right. But he's now dropping down a late tunnel there. I don't even know if you need the late tunnel really. I think he's dropping down that because he saw the dozer coming, but really you just need to leave the terrorist there on guard mode. You don't really need to drop down that tunnel unless this tunnel gets denied, then of course you can. But yeah, I don't think he needs to. I think more importantly, in case of a no eco straight down the middle of the map, that could kill Chaka right now. More importantly, you do need a tunnel in your base. This one is less important. Always do a tunnel in your base. Now Chaka's actually going to get dropped in the main, and it's going to kill some workers. If he moves them, it might save some. One worker did go down. Terrorist, that could have killed the Chinook. It actually took 50% HP off the Chinook, so that was a mistake by MTKing. Could have lost the full Chinook there. I mean, often I've seen a terrorist kill a full Chinook. So yeah, needs to be careful. That Chinook is currently not doing anything, so that's like, what, 25% of his economy just sitting there in the air doing absolutely nothing. Tunnel now goes down for Chaka, protecting his war factory. I do like this positioning better, so you've got a tunnel here. Nothing inside of there, but you do have a tunnel here. You've got some aggressive tunnel here. But there's nothing in the middle though. You want to at least, even if it's late like now when you get $800, you at least want to be dropping down a tunnel in the middle and securing all entrances. Treat it like you're trying to keep water on the one side of a, I don't know, so you've got a leaking bucket of water or something like that, and you're trying to keep all the gaps. Chakalakabom. Too early, man, too early. That is too early. You need to say it when you've won. When you've won the set. When you've won a game, at least. Or when you do some epic move. TNT in a power plant doesn't qualify for the Chakalakabom. So yeah, you want to keep the water on that side. The purple color is the water. And you got to keep the water on that side of the map. Currently, there's a hole here, a leak, and you could allow some water through. So yeah, terrorist comes in, as well as the RPGs. Doesn't really succeed that much, but over on the left side, the RPGs are harassing this Chinook. Chinook might actually go down. It's not being moved in time. It's going to take a hell of a lot of damage. Does escape on about 0 HP. Very, very low HP indeed. Chaka is dropping down another tunnel in his base, which is not all that bad. I am for more tunnels, but where is the tunnel in the middle? Because if you had like a tunnel here, demo trap here, and a bunker there, you've sealed off pretty much the whole map. Tunnels right next to each other like this, I don't always recommend. You want to be spacing them out a little bit more, I think. So like a tunnel here, yeah, tunnel here. That's like the right distance. Sure, you can sometimes do them right next to each other, but generally you want to take over the map before you start building them super, super close together. RPG still here, keeping that Chinook from collecting. It's still super low and still carrying some supplies. Big tech push down the right just as MTKing is moving out with his V. He's got no ambulance. Actually, the ambulance is quite out of place. So that does get picked off for free by Chaka. So tech's now coming in, but taking a lot of damage from these Vs without doing anything themselves. And the dozer might go down here. Is the dozer going to go down? Technicals do turn around and take the fight with the Vs. One V does go down, but not worth it. A lot of technicals died in the making of this replay, so 6 technicals went down there. But importantly, MTKing is still not collecting on this supply over here. He's not even like long distance collecting from the middle, which he could be doing with both of them Chinooks. I'd probably put that weak one actually collecting there and have the full HP ones go in the distance. One more V will go down here, no micro. Ooh, it does escape, but it's going to get finished by these few technicals that are coming in now. Now, Chaka's attacks have been fewer and weaker than I would like. Sorry, not fewer. I mean, yeah, they have been. Sorry, they've been more frequent, weaker attacks. I'd prefer to see less attacks, but more with more punch. So like TTs, tech RPGs inside of the RPGs inside of the techs to take out the Vs easier. He's been sending a lot of empty techs, and a lot of empty techs have gone down. Here comes the TT. Supply does get hit. So keeping up the economic pressure. The terrorist inside there, that is very bad. Ooh, weirdly, only 1 V goes down. That's the weird thing about demo terrorists, is they don't do massive splash damage. Sometimes they can just get crushed or just run over and absolutely nothing happens. But if you crush like a tox terrorist, it just causes absolute devastation. It makes no sense why the tox terrorist is absolutely insane. YK Was says it would be good if you call a terrorist something else like a TNT. Maybe, man, but I'm not the most politically correct person. I mean, if it's a guy with bombs strapped to him and he's running around with his arms in the air and I click on him and he's called a terrorist, I'm probably going to call him a terrorist. Yeah, sorry about that. It's probably never going to change. It's probably always going to be called a terrorist. Okay, on this left-hand side, Demo Trap does get spotted. He's having to go back now because his dozer has been picked off. Is that his last dozer? I think it is, because the other dozer... Did he get killed? Yeah, got killed here. So MTKing has let himself get dozer hunted now. These do all come back, and a few technicals going down, a few escape with their life. Some more tunnels going down. Need to cancel that scaffold before it gets cancelled. So Chaka is now on this third supply, but because of the lack of tunnel in the middle in this garrison, lack of demo trap, there's garrisons here that you could easily be taking with the amount of RPGs he should have from the tunnels. This should all be at least one RPG, and it may be even surprising with like one bunker just full of RPGs. But yeah, a lot of empty techs have been used. One more V does go down. There's RPGs inside of this one, actually. You want to try and get the wrap around on these Vs rather than coming in single file. But yeah, one V does go down, one technical goes down, so an even trade. But Chaka's supplies at the moment is ahead. So yeah, he's 3 supplies versus the 2 of MTKing, and actually he's lost his supplies, so he's long distance collecting, so it will be slightly slower. I don't think it's massively slower, but it is slower. Technicals now finally do come in and pick off the barracks. That is probably GG, losing the barracks. Do not want to lose that. The Technicals and the RPGs turn around and try to pick off the Vs. So far, though, not any V has got one V gone down, but he's lost so many Technicals. So yes, he's picked off the barracks, and yes, he's killed one V and damaged one other. But once again, a lot of his RPGs and his whole army of techs have been completely cleared up. So yeah, probably just if Chaka wants to take it to the next level, he just needs to coordinate his attacks a little bit better, know when to go in and when not to go in, and know the right amount of RPGs to take with you. And you want to have the RPGs in the front technicals when you're taking these fights with these Vs. This V here is going to go down. This is why you want to do the tunnels in a line. Sometimes when you are doing the defensive line, when you've got the rest of the map, you can do it in a line. But yeah, that's when the Vs are going to be taking damage. When they're taking damage from 2 tunnels, that's when they go down. So yeah, 2 more Vs that do go down. Actually, 1. He's still continuing to push forward. This tunnel is going to go down. There's a bit of veterancy on these Vs now, so they will be harder to kill. Another technical goes down, and another one, probably. Another one. Laser lock comes in. So yeah, technical's not been used the best, but TNT comes in from the back, and Chaka is going to kill the war factory. Might even kill the power plant as well. So now MTKing is only on one last building. 1 TNT, and the game is over. Yo, Nami Plays, welcome man. He's been watching since 10k subs. We're now over 17k, so you've been watching for a while. Good to have you here tonight. Got a demo bike coming through. That's not going to finish off the supply, even if you evac it, and even if you have the demo ambush. Sorry, not demo ambush, demo upgrade. Actually, he does have demo ambush because he's on 1600 XP. The demo bike comes in and picks off 1V rather than going for the last building. I'd just rather see, you know, he's got the 3 terrorists. Yeah, sorry, I'm calling them terrorists. You make a technical, load them up, go around the map, and that don't even really need to do anything else, to be honest. I mean, sure, you can use these demo bikes if you want and send them to the Vs. Don't really need to, though. Just send them, waypoint them around the map, hit that. It's not protected at all. Game could be over, and the game will be over very soon, I think. Chaka going to win both here, unless MTKing goes all the way down the map, avoids these demo traps, kills all these tunnels, and manages to close down the arms there without a technical escaping. Technical looks like it's going to escape. If it pops out of here, I think that's GG. There's nothing. Yeah, it's GG. You can't stop that. Can't stop this boy. Now you can say Chakalakabom. Chakalakabom. Chakalaka. Chakalaka. Bomb. GG. GG. He said Chakalakabom too early when he killed the power plant, but he should have said Chakalakabom when he killed the last building. So yeah, well played. Chaka gets himself well and truly into this qualification round. 2-0 up. Map and armies. Lost Hero says, I've been watching since 100 subs. I think he has actually. Remember when I used to stream on Twitch and Lost Hero would either sub or leave the occasional donation on Twitch. He was one of my top donators actually. So yeah, Lost Hero has been here since the beginning. He's a good guy, man, and he is a moderator in the chat, as is Vinayak B. And Lost Hero helps, or actually, and Vinayak as well. They help arrange tournaments and keep Zero alive. So shout out to them too. Nuke stealth, imminent victory. Imminent victory. What even is that? I think I played Excal on this. Imminent victory. Okay, imminent victory is the map. Actually, you know what it is? It's a remake of Natural Threats. But once again, someone has completely renamed it. Instead of Natural Threats Reloaded or Natural Threats Winter, someone has just renamed it to Imminent Victory. And said it's by Jundy. Even though it is a complete rip-off of Natural Threats. Actually, is it a complete rip-off? Could probably say it is. It's like me making a BMW and just calling it WMB. But it's just like a BMW backwards. Like it just drives backwards as fast as it should forwards. But I just say it's by DoMiNaToR. Anyway, we've got Chaka as the Gilly Stealth in the north. His little worker building his supply. And down the south, we have the Nuke General for MTKing. He's currently 2-0 down, so he's definitely up against it. Looking like Chakalakabom is the stronger player here so far, but maybe MTKing has got a special surprise in store for Chakalakabom. Yeah, Nuke versus Stealth, so it's not the easiest for Stealth. It's not like super imbalanced or anything like that. In fact, it's going to be pretty hard for the Stealth to stop the Nuke Battlemasters getting inside of your worker line, because all you really need to do, you build a supply, you build a war factory, you get a Battlemaster, you put it here, and you click in there, and probably 50-60% of the time you're probably going to get in there and wreck his economy. And you can do the same on the left, and you can just repeat that over and over again with the Battlemasters. So the Stealth is the one who has to work a little bit, has to stop these Battlemasters getting in. Even if you make a tunnel and you've got the 2 RPGs there stud ready to fire at the Battlemaster, usually the first Battlemaster, even if it goes down, it'll take the first 2 RPGs with it. So yeah, I feel like Chaka is going to be in for a rough ride here if these Battlemasters are produced and used correctly. We've got a Flamer actually. It's a 3rd unit from MTKing. There is a Hijacker here, so actually if that Hijacker was paying attention, you could have got straight inside of there and flamed the war factory, and that probably would have been over straight away. Technical coming on this right side. Flamer is going to escape. Hijacker is going to get a... Oh, no. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that. If you're ever moving a Hijacker, if you're not going to be paying attention to it 100% of the time, you need to put it on guard mode. So when you move it, put it on guard mode, and it will automatically go inside of a tank. This is where it's going to be rough because the technical's gone down. A load of RPGs have gone down. The Hijacker's been run over, and MTKing is in the supply line exactly like I said. And even though he's not in this supply line, he might still injure some workers. Yeah, you see that first one went down, and a couple of them are low, or that one there is low. So currently only 4 workers remain. This one is not collecting. Straight away looking very, very rough I don't like Chaka's defensive setup, really. He didn't have any RPGs out here, I don't think. Yeah, this tunnel is on this side rather than on this side. There was no RPGs out here. And this Flamer might actually get here as well. Not paying attention, though, with the Flamer. Flamer is going to go down. Get some veterancy on the quad cannon. RPGs here have mostly gone down. I think it took another tank with it, but this RPG is left very low. Could pick off the dozer if he's paying attention. But yeah, both players a little few mishaps here. A little bit of maybe absent concentration. These trucks here might go down. There's no mines here, but MTKing does have the cash for it. So if you're not going to have the mines, generally you want to have one Battle Master on guard mode. Guard mode is your friend in 0. Especially if you don't have like retaliation on. I personally leave retaliation off. Liako or Liso, however I'm supposed to pronounce that name. Thank you very much, man, for your comment in the stream chat. One trick does go down there to the pretty much half dead RPG, or pretty much 90% dead RPG. Demo trap there has been used by Chaka. Don't really like that because I think they cost $600 and they take a while to build for stealth. So generally you don't want to do that. So MTKing keeping up the pressure with his Battle Masters. It could have been better, to be honest. The Battle Master spam could have been more constant. I'm not convinced that he's been spamming them 100%. He did float like 2k before. But nevertheless, he's in a decent position. He's got his propaganda center up now. He's got mines on his buildings. Needs to build one more truck there. And he's now pushing forward these 4 Battle Masters down this right-hand side. So Tunnel's going to take a bit of damage here. I don't know if I agree with that pop because a load of quad cannons are going to go down pretty much for free. 2 quad cannons died so far. Didn't take any Battle Masters out. This one might go down, actually. It does kill the Rebel as well. The stealthed Rebel. First Overlord is out, and that is going to be rough for Chaka because these quad cannons will be lucky if they even take 1 ECM. With the repair feature of the Overlord, the speaker tower, yeah, all of them are going to go down. I think this is GG. I think MTK is going to get himself on the scoreboard. Quadruple GG from Chaka, or quadruple G. GG. And yeah, MTKing is not... it's not going down without a fight. 2-1 is the score. But yeah, I did say at the start of that replay, oh sorry, the start of that live match, not watching replays, this is live, start of that game, that he was going to be in for a rough ride, and he was. As soon as them Battle Masters got in the supply line, his economy was ruined, and yeah, we can see the reverse now. Stealth versus Nuke, the reverse. We've got MTKing in the north. He's playing with the purple GLA Stealth. And down the south, we have Chaka, Chakalakabom, my favorite name, favorite player to play this tournament, and he is with the orange China Nuke. Yeah, just in case you did just tune in, I'm just going to put at the end of this score, best of 11. So you can now see at the top of the screen, it is best of 11. Yeah, thing to note about this tournament is it's a $2,000 tournament. It's sponsored by akabolony himself. And we've got actually his son playing here today. Chakalakabom is akabolony's son. So yeah, I could say Chakalakabom is a VIP. Because akabolony certainly is a VIP among the 0 hour community. Sponsored a hell of a lot of stuff. And sponsoring this $2,000 tournament. Two supplies, 2 war factories from the Chaka. I've got a sneaky tunnel on this left-hand side. I say sneaky because it is invisible. And then again, all of his tunnels are invisible, so they're all sneaky. You've got some explosive barrels under here, so you detonate those. I'm pretty sure if you have an infantry nearby, it'll do some damage. Even if you have a vehicle nearby, it'll cause some damage as well. So there's a few of those you got to be careful of. A few over here as well. Nami Plays in the chat says this is a $2,000 tournament. Yes, it is. But the thing to note here today is the best of 11 and it's the qualification period only. So 32 players will be reduced to 16 and those 16 will be eligible to join the tournament. So this is the qualification for the $2,000 tournament. Some people have got guaranteed spots. Luckily, I'm one of the people who's got a guaranteed spot. I don't need to fight for any qualification. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. So yeah, I won't be casting every single game, but hopefully I'll try and cover a lot of the games. Okay, Tech RPG trying to harass this Battlemaster before it gets in the supply line. It's taking a lot of damage, probably will go down. And yep, it does go down indeed. Battlemaster straight down the middle and Worker gets picked off dropping down that tunnel. That's quite a strategic location where you definitely want to get a tunnel. I think if I was to play this matchup, I wouldn't even do an arms dealer. I probably would just tunnel spam and I would grab like 2 tunnels here, 2 tunnels here, 2 tunnels here, maybe 1 in my base, and then I'd do a late arms dealer after maybe getting the oil, something like that. Because yeah, quads, as you've seen so far, not really that successful. Hijackers and tunnels are probably your best bet here. And boxing in your workers. Left the gap there and he's going to pay the price, losing a load of workers. And on the left side he's going to lose a load of workers as well. So yeah, MTKing looking a bit vulnerable here. Nuke looking the stronger so far in this matchup, looking like it'll win both ways. We've got the first Overlord out pretty early as well, so he dropped down that prop very, very early. Another Battlemaster going to get in the supply line, probably here as well. I'd probably just quit right here, to be honest, because once those are in your supply line, there's nothing you can do. There's a sneaky tunnel down the bottom right, and this one is actually a sneaky tunnel because it's a sneaky location in the corner of the map. There's a little hut there. Something that Jundi does like to add is these little huts. And a Battlemaster there does go down. Another little hut there in the back, little snow hut. There is a few Battlemasters out actually for MTKing. That's one he hijacked earlier. But yeah, taking more workers with it. Every worker that he loses is all bad for his economy. And then when this Overlord rocks up, you haven't got any pallets or anything like that. So yeah, looking pretty rough for MTKing. I'm expecting a GG from him any minute. He's coming in with his quads, is he? What is he going to do against this? He has to try to fight it somehow, but I think a hijacker is the way forward here. Pick off the outpost and then send in the hijacker. You get that Overlord and suddenly you're back in this game. But yeah, lack of hijackers means lack of win. And I think MTKing is going to concede this game. His last few units are going to go down here. These Overlords are pretty much indestructible considering the army that MTKing has. So this last Battlemaster is going to go down. Where are the hijackers? Arms dealer going down. Supply taking immense damage. I mean, this is it. I don't even know what MTKing is doing. He's made a hijacker. Okay, he's made one. But I think it's too late. A little bit too little too late. Hijacker now comes in, steals one Overlord, but the ECM will probably just disable it. Ooh, Overlord does pick it off, but it's took so much damage so quick already. So yeah, this ECM is going to keep moving backwards and forwards. He's probably waypointed that. Just in case a hijacker comes out, he'll run it over straight away with the ECM. So yeah, MTKing at this point, he's definitely done for. Kills his own ECM though. Chaka does a splash damage from the Overlord. GG from MTKing, and it's going to go 3-1. Chaka will be halfway to his victory. Nami Plays in the chat says, do I want a 2D avatar of myself? Interesting proposition. Can't say it's on top of my list. But maybe one day I'll take you up on that. Thank you for the offer. Summer Arena. Let's do summer. Hawaiian Typhoon says, will Command & Conquer run on Windows 10? Yeah, I'm running Windows 10 right now. Motez Hayek in the chat says, hello, is anyone reading this? Yo, Mohammed Jassim, welcome, man, and thank you for your comments. Snowy Drought, Laser against Stealth is going to be next. Laser against Stealth, Snowy Drought, V4. If you're wondering what V4 does, can't actually remember. No, I can't remember. I think it removes the terror cars from the left-hand side, because I think there were terror cars on V3. There wasn't like V1 or V2. But yeah, good map this. Really like this map. Come on, MTKing. Laser against Stealth. So similar to the first game, but we saw, what was it, USA versus Demo or something like that we saw first? Now we're going to see Laser against Stealth. Orange against Purple. And we have MTKing playing as the Purple, Gile Stealth in the south. In the north, we have a Chaka, Chakalakabom, and he is with the orange USA Laser. So, what would be the best strat here? I think I'm going to see probably pretty standard strats. 2 supplies, War Factory Barracks from Chaka, and I think you're probably going to see 5 workers from MTKing. War Factory, tech RPG, harass, stuff like that. Might make a few quads. There's a few players that do like to be aggressive with the quads. Sneak them down the left hand side and stop the USA from collecting can be problematic. Yo, Yasin, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Motaz Hayek says, I want to be a moderator. You spelled moderator wrong. We're not taking applications right now. Puya, welcome. Okay, so we do have MTKing making 2 supplies, various tunnels around. He seems to be stuck doing this build order. I think that's a fake arms dealer. So his arms dealer is significantly later. So yeah, he keeps doing these 4 tunnels. He's making a load of workers. And then this war factory is very late. I don't know if that's upgraded to real now. No, it's not, because you can see the camo. Oh no, it is real. It is real because you can see the camo netting. It is real now. Okay, so that's not that late actually. I suppose at least you've got your tunnels up, but there's no super aggressive tunnel. There's not like an aggressive one established here or here. But that said, though, it probably would have been denied by the Dozer or by the V that Chaka has quite rightly sent around the map. Again, this tunnel is in the wrong place. I don't know if it was which player did it before. I mean, what is that going to protect against exactly? This left side is wide open. And MTKing, once again, is going to lose pretty much all of his workers. Does escape most of them, actually. He did lose only 2. So that's pretty decent. Again, sending the terrorist, though, did detonate the terrorist on the ground and actually killed some of the HP off his tunnel. Technical harass for MTKing at the top right of the map. Worker is going to be dropped off. I do like to put an RPG inside of there in the tunnel there, because then it's properly protected there. It is just going to be picked off by the by V. V could just go there and just pick that off. Really, really simple. Yo, Mohammed Jassim, thank you for becoming a new member on YouTube. Much appreciated, and enjoy your new badge and new emotes in the chat. Thank you very much. So, got 2 supplies. War Factory Barracks. Very, very standard from Chaka. He's killed a lot of workers. He's off to a good start. And he has not stopped this worker. He can definitely see it. And he definitely knew about it because the technical went in that direction and dropped it off. But now that's going to be a bit of a thorn in his side. But yeah, these tunnels, not in the best of positions, if you ask me. I would like to see them one there and one there is the better position. Because then it becomes an impregnable defense. Or like an aggressive kind of outpost, rather. Do I play Warzone? Nope. And it's looking problematic already for MTKing. He's against 4 pretty fully loaded TOV missiles. TOVs with an ambulance pushing straight down the middle of the map. And once again, this arms dealer is going to get closed down. I mean, you do not want to be losing your arms dealer against this amount of Vs, unless you're going to take down all the Vs as well. But I don't think these 3 technicals are quite going to cut it. They're coming in after the ambulance, but all of the Vs are moving out of the way. And the technicals taking a hell of a lot of damage. 1 V might go down, not even 1 V. Terror Tech on this left-hand side does get shut down by the laser turret. Very, very decent there by Chaka. Chaka looks like he's a player that knows what he's doing. Maybe he's been taught by aka Baloney, his father. Chaka, I am your father. So in case you missed it earlier, aka Baloney is Chaka's dad. So yeah, these V's are going around on a rampage, just clearing everything up. It looks like it's going to be a 4-1. Yeah, I think on both sides, the GLA has looked a little bit weak, but especially with MTKing, he just does not know how to fight these Vs. And his build order is generally a little bit slow in the beginning because his arms dealer is sometimes a little bit later. Maybe go with the 3 tunnels, and maybe 4 terrorists to go for a quick TNT. Just the aggression needs to be more. You can't let USA off the hook. Like the pressure from the moment your first tech is out, pressure. That's exactly what you need. Yeah, picking off Vs where you can, picking off those, picking off power plants, harassing with Chinooks, all that kind of stuff. The top right tunnel that he had established, which was there where my mouse cursor is now, he could have, the RPGs that came out of the tunnel could have just gone there where my mouse cursor is now, right on the edge of the cliff, and it could have been harassing the Chinooks. That might have forced Chaka to send his Vs in that direction rather than straight down the middle of the map. But I mean, it's a hard push to stop the Vs coming straight down the middle of the map, but the way to stop it is just to keep him occupied and keep him busy. Keep dealing damage. Can someone explain why Chaka got a point even though MTKing won? I don't think I messed the score up, have I? Is MTKing did win 1. He won the nuke versus stealth, and then it was won the reverse as well. So yeah, 4-1 I'm pretty sure is the score. I mean, you can rewind it to double check, but MTKing has definitely won 1, and Chakalakabom has now won 4, and this could be his 5th. So yeah, down in the south, we have Chaka. Chakalakabom. He's currently 4-1 up, and he's playing with the GLA Stealth in the orange. In the north, we've got MTKing with the USA Laser, and he's playing as the purple color. A similar build order from Chaka. I do like the position of that tunnel better. Better to be on that side rather than on this side, because if a V comes down the middle, sorry, down the left, will be stopped. I do like this aggressive one as well. And I like this one over here as well. All looking pretty good. But then, yeah, like I've said in previous games, eventually, if he's going to leave the middle wide open, he will eventually need to get a tunnel here as well. I personally probably would be skipping that one and putting it here instead, so nothing can charge down the middle like it's coming now. Okay, so Chaka is dropping off a worker and building a tunnel. Comes in with the tech RPG and picks off just 1v, causing some damage here to the Chinooks. But these RPGs here probably will get picked off. MTKing is going to gift him a free dozer kill. This V here is going to get caught out by these tunnels. So, yeah, it's not a great start there for MTKing. Lost the dozer, lost the V, he's lost the V here as well. Took a little bit of damage on his Chinook. Okay, top left side, we've got more aggression from Chaka, playing it exactly like he needs to. He's got this aggressive tunnel here as well. Probably the only thing of fifth Chaka I would like to see is some RPGs there, because that's a really problematic area to clear up for the USA. Technical coming through. Is this going to be a TNT? Tech RPG. I mean, that's a decent position, but if you were there, trust me, that's going to be a lot harder to clear up for the purple laser player. Yeah, this area now does get cleared up. I like this 5 base placement from MTKing. MTKing thought about collecting from here for a second, but this supply is now free, so you can be collecting from that. He's still got himself a dozer here. Did lose one before. So yeah, with that 5 base, with these Vs out, not looking all too bad. Power plant will get picked off here by the terrorist, but actually does fail. Does one terrorist does go down by MTKing's Vs. And now these Vs have got a decision to make. Do you want to just fight these tunnels, or do you want to just go down the middle of the map and win the game? If you just go down the middle of the map right now, he might actually just win the game. But if you choose to fight this is what the GLA player wants. He wants you to fight these tunnels, because going down the middle to the war factory is his weakness right now. One more V here. Overstepped the mark. Going to go down to 2 Vs lost so far. It's a big mistake in my view by MTKing. I think a 5 base dropping down and more Vs, more missile defenders, and pushing out down the middle with those Vs probably would have won in the game right there. But he has cleared this area anyway. There's a rebel at the top right capturing the oil, and down at the bottom right we've got a refinery and an oil already captured for for Chaka. Yeah, Chaka's economy is going to be way, way, way ahead. Massive push here from Chaka. Does pick off 2 Vs. Third one is probably going to go down. The oil has been killed there at the top right. Rather than just recaptured for himself, he has just killed it. And in his main base, all of his Vs are going down. This is looking like an absolute disaster here for MTKing. He's looking at a 5-1 situation. So he's going to need a massive comeback if he is going to come back from this. But yeah, Chaka is just proving to be too strong. Coming in with those technicals, picking up all of them Vs is absolutely huge. But meanwhile, expanding to the oil and refinery, playing this like a GLA player should do, and he's playing it very, very good. I mean, it's impressive. Definitely more impressive than before when he played demo against Laser, or whatever it was, demo against USA. Because on that one, he did waste a lot of technicals, but here has not been much wastage from Chaka, so definitely an improvement. Another V gets picked off, another ambulance gets picked off, and there's 3 Vs remaining. I'm not sure how full they are. I think a strategy center at this point is not the right thing to be doing. You need more units, more fire bases, more Vs, more missile defenders. The strategy center at this point is not the thing to be building, because you have no army. The 5 Vs gone down there, and another one. This is going to be his last few units. There is quad cannons here to back this up from Chaka. The palace is on the way. He's expanded to the Autumn Refinery. He's looking very, very bad. And I think Chaka might have actually disconnected this time. It's not looking good. It's definitely Chaka's game without a doubt. So if he has disconnected, I think this should just be awarded to him. But it's certainly not looking good for Chaka. I think he's disconnected. So yeah, 2 disconnects. 2 disconnects this series. Pretty safe to say he has gone. So yeah, it's not looking positive. So yeah, we're going to award him the point because he said he was going to GG anyway. So we're going to put it back to 5-1. I will remake and let's see if he will join. I'll just message him. So yeah, Chaka has replied, so he's still alive, he's still online. He just needs to rejoin. Inf demo. It's gonna be the next one, but Chaka needs only one more to go through to this qualification stage. Here he is. Yeah. Vikalski in the chat is 50-50. Blasted Lands. Blasted Lands, here we go. Potentially the last game. It's first to win 6 games. Chaka just needs to win 1 more, and MTKing needs to amount some massive comeback. So yeah, I'm aware probably MTKing will probably be watching this back. That's why when I'm commentating on this, not only am I telling you what's going on and what's happening, but also I want to help players improve as well. I think MTKing is going to suffer a defeat here today. It's certainly looking likely. So anything we can do to help MTKing come back and be stronger next time. Yeah, of course we do want that. Chaka is not loading here. Evan is not happy with giving Chaka the winner. I mean, is this going to load? What the hell's going on here? Yeah, Evan in the chat says he's not happy that that guy got the win, but MTKing said himself he was about to GG. He'd lost every single V. He had 10 quads in his base and a load of technicals. So yes, it's not fair that Chaka DC'd. I mean, if it was like 55-45 in terms of percentage chance. If it was like 55-45 or 60-40, maybe you could argue, but it was probably like a 99. So not even 99, it was 100% over. That there was no way. I'm an experienced player. I know when it's over, and that was over. There is no need to debate or cause an argument about that at all. I'm just going to reboot the game. because Chaka seems to be having issues. Evan in the chat says it's 5-2. How is it 5-2? I think you need to learn to count, my friend. We have definitely only seen an even number of games. We've seen 6 games, so 5-2 score is absolutely impossible. Right, let's see if this works. We need Chaka to load. Let's see. Ooh, it's loading. And like we said, potentially the last game. Chaka needs to put on the pressure now and close this out. So we've got MTKing now playing as the purple color. He is in the north, the China infantry. And down in the south, we've got Chaka, Chakalakabom, and he is playing with the orange GLA demolition. So yeah, it's not an impossible task. I mean, with Infant Demo, you can win both ways. So it's definitely possible for MTKing. But the way things are going, it's probably looking like a 6-1 or a 6-2 scoreline. Something like that we're probably looking at. So yeah, let's see if MTKing is able to amass this monster comeback that is going to be needed. Well, barracks and a supply, first of all, from MTKing. Going to be probably a few tank hunters. Maybe minigunners trying to stop these workers. First minigunner is out. It was waypointed backwards there, so it's going to be a little bit delayed. Could have gone straight over here. I think it'll probably have a hard time getting that worker there anyway. It's a best of 11, not a best of 9, by the way. You need 6 wins to win a best of 11. Yeah, I need to stop reading the chat because the chat is confusing me unnecessarily today. Especially this Irvin guy who doesn't seem to understand the score. We've got a technical through from Chaka, and he has detonated the war factory with terrorists. Yo, Juan Mateo. And this first technical is also going to be harassing some trucks. I don't like that we're not seeing any veterancy there. We've got these minigunner spam combined with this truck rush from Chaka. Now, the minigunners should get all cleaned up. I mean, this is the expensive, man, because these are 350 a piece. I mean, there's 700. That's, what, 1,050 if you include that one. This outpost is going to go down here as well. And I think this truck's going to go down as well. It's not being microed. I think MTKing might be just trying some crazy aggression to try and get himself the win. I think he might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Technical in his base is going to go down. It does not get up to a super attack, which is good for him. And the quad is going to get the kill on the truck. The truck did kill some, or at least forced them into the tunnel. I'm not sure exactly where they've gone. Only 3 workers collecting for Chaka on his main. Needs 6. Defensive position established on the right and on the left, but that worker has actually been picked off. Did that get picked off by the truck, or was it by the minigunner? Wasn't actually paying attention. No second truck made on here. Well, bunker on this left side. This is the problem for Demo. Like when he just drops down 1 inf bunker, probably would like to see it in a bit further forward, so you block this entrance fully with the mines. Yeah, that's super hard to get into as Demo, or as any GLA really. Maybe Demo bikes or a really decent TNT. But if that's like full and got a few minigunners in there, it's really, really hard to crack. You're going to need like skid launchers, buggies, and stuff like that. So Queen Muff in the chat, aka Martina, has only played to 5 games and not completed her set. She does need 6 wins in round 1 qualification. So yeah, good luck playing the last game. maybe your opponent will forfeit. If you were like 5-0 ahead or 5-1 ahead, maybe you'll be lucky, and maybe they'll forfeit and not force you to play it. Aggressive tunnel on this right side. I think that will get up, but there's going to be an outpost there pretty quick, so the pressure's going to be on that tunnel. But it is keeping Chaka, MTKing busy. This outpost probably will go down. Doesn't need to run away. I think outpost and a flamer is the correct way to deal with this tunnel. And you're going to just get picked off, but the outposts are going to come in and pick off a quad. So yeah, one outpost is going to get popped open, but he does evac most of his stuff. A few of his units are left on low HP. We are now healing with the is it the speaker tower bonus or the horde bonus? Actually heals them as well. Yeah, 2 outposts now gone down. A few tank hunters there got picked off as well. So looking a little bit rough for MTKing. He does need everything to go smoothly here if he is to come back and win this one. The subscriber notifications, they are from YouTube. If it says subscribed, then that's a good point actually. But yeah, it's from YouTube. Ooh, flame wall, doing a Fargo flame wall. You flame your own infantry, and one guy does burn. Oh, maybe a second one burns. These infantry are all getting gunned down now by the quads. So yeah, looking very, very rough for MTKing. He is floating 6.2k, which you do not want to be doing at this stage. TNT comes through from the technical, and I think it's going to detonate the war factory once again. He's not moving his terrorists though, so yeah, the terrorists don't actually get the detonation because he actually did lose 1 or 2. Yeah, sorry, one or 2 terrorists. I think 1 went down to the outpost, just the brute force from the tank hunters. So yeah, I mean, Chaka, meanwhile, is taking over the whole map. He's got a rebel ready to get his oil, but doesn't have the oil quite yet. If he wants to step it up even another level, we could have a rebel here capturing this oil, piling on the pressure, taking MTKing's own oil. And MTKing doesn't like to retake oils. Massive push now from these quads on RPGs. Power plant probably going to go down. There is an assault troop crawler been made, actually. And there's a minigunner here, a few tank hunters. Quads are going to step on the mines. One of them actually just floats over the mines, kind of like Jesus floating on water. This one just floats over the mines, but it does turn around and now goes down. Power plant does go down. But the truck, one truck has been picked off and the other truck is not collecting. So MTKing's economy is definitely weak right now, and he was floating all that money before. I don't think I really agree with the assault troop crawler against GLA until maybe much later, because the assault troop crawler is very expensive, 2,400, and the minigunners can't really do all that much to quads and tunnels. Yes, sure, they can pick off the occasional RPG. I mean, if the GLA player plays correctly, then he'll always protect him with quads. Massive engagement here. This could decide the end of the game. MTKing is definitely up against it. He's lost a number of units, but a number of quads have gone down as well. But Chaka is the one who can afford to take these kind of engagements. He can afford to lose units. Massive push still coming in, and all of the units there going down for MTKing. And I think he's going to evac his last outpost. Let's pick off one quad, but he's lost his supply. He's going to need to send his doze over there to rebuild that. He does still have 2 dozes. He's got his propaganda center out. Quad cannons now coming in with the RPGs. ECM goes down. Last few tank hunters are going to go down. One more outpost is produced now by MTKing. And these quads are going to carry on their push. Got a Super Lotus out. GG's, well played from both players. Is he going to say Chakalakabom? I would like him to. well played to Chaka. So quite a short set, but you can expect these kind of games early on in the qualification. So as we said before, Chaka will now progress through to the actual tournament. So if I show you this bracket, if I show you this. So yeah, this is Gamereplays Extravaganza $2,000 tournament sponsored by akabolony. And the games we just saw, so this is the qualification period. And then if we scroll all the way down here, we've got MTKing and Chakalakabom. They just fought. And yeah, they will go through. So this round 2 here is everyone is qualified for the tournament. So yeah, if you didn't make it past round 1, then you don't qualify for the tournament. So yeah, we might cast some of the other matches if we get invited to. So yeah, look forward to that. Let's just see if we look in schedule. There's nothing in there. If we look in like participants. Okay, so here you can see everyone. So yeah, once that qualification period is over, I think it's going to be redrawn actually who's in whose group stage. So you can see me there, for example. We've got Dens, we've got Dark 9, Excal is in there, Fargo's in there, Firelord, Freestyler, lots of strong players, Humanity, Herb. I mean, if you can click through here as well. This link is in the description, by the way, so you can see it yourself. Lion Engine, I think he's already played. Queen Muff is down there. She's Martina in the chat today. Scuba, Salvizo, Shay, Noob Fighter is back. Percocet, I think is that how you say it. Sexy Mexi, I think it is. Terminator's in there. Shade Bro, Size, Asmani, loads and loads of strong players. Vivid as well, up and coming rising star, a bit of a beast of a player. So yeah, that link for that is in the description. If you want to check out that, then be sure to check out that link. So yeah, that was my experience of round 1 as qualification. Stream is going to end there. Need to get rid of this Radmin now. I don't really want to keep that. But yeah, well played to Chaka. Going through 6-1. Massive congratulations to him. Like I did before, it's akabolony's son, so he's a bit of a VIP. So give him a shout out, give him a shout out in the chat, show him some love. And unfortunately, yeah, MTKing is eliminated. Doesn't qualify for this tournament, but he will no doubt be back. Hopefully he'll watch this back, learn from his mistakes, grind and practice, keep playing, and come back to surprise us all in the future with his new skill level. So yeah, GG's well played. Cheers to everyone that tuned in, and I'll see you very, very soon.